according to my GPS here, we're going past a place called Sterling Bridge Boulevard on the Turnpike, if that helps anybody. And I'll bring the camera out and show you that we're in farm country here. If you look to the out there on the top of the screen there, you can see there's people growing stuff up here. So we're not in the residential communities anymore. We're not in heavily populated areas. This is where the Turnpike edges on farming areas to the west, and then kind of civilization there back towards the east. Again, this vehicle traveling now, by our estimates, 121 miles an hour on my GPS as we keep pace with it northbound. Let me see, he's right there. And back a little ways, I'm not going to lose him in my camera, but back a slight distance is that Broward Sheriff's Office vehicle, now moving into the far right lane here, passing slower traffic. And when I say slower, that's traffic that's probably doing 65 or 70 miles an hour, and he's passing them like they're standing still.
Ralph, for viewers who may be just turning on their TVs right now and joining us, can you go back to the beginning and how this call first came out and how this all started?
A police officer hit the emergency button on his one of the radios that he has with him, a county officer saying that his vehicle had been struck by a white Nissan 2010 model, and the driver of that vehicle had refused to stop for him when the police officer tried to pull him over. Somehow the driver made it onto the turnpike, and officers from the Miami-Dade Police Department agencies there were following the vehicle northbound at a high rate of speed. They called for their Papa unit. That's one of the helicopters that fly out of Opa-locka Airport. That helicopter launched, had enough time. The chase continued on long enough that that helicopter was able to pick up the vehicle as it passed Okeechobee Road northbound on the turnpike. It picked up, that was the extension part of the turnpike, and as that occurred, this vehicle was, at that time was when we arrived there, and it was exceeding speeds of 130 miles an hour as police followed it. Now the police vehicles backed off, and the helicopter followed it north of the county line and followed.
But all you can hope for right now is that this comes to a safe ending. From the many years that we've all covered police pursuits, they usually end the same way. Oh, there was a close one right there with a driver in cuffs, and you can just hope that that happens without someone getting hurt. But that's the kind of thing that we're fearful, can happen. You saw that from one side to the other, nearly hitting a vehicle there.
Yeah, that was the Boynton Toll Plaza that he went through, and again, unbelievably, over 100 miles an hour through the toll plaza, and then swerving to avoid those vehicles that had just pulled out, probably doing no more than 20 or 30 miles an hour as they pull out of it. Now we do have an undercover vehicle that is now in pursuit, that is behind this vehicle. When we're back out, not wanting to lose that aspect of it there, but you see that red vehicle right there. That red vehicle is following the white one there. I'd say at about maybe 200 yards behind it. And again, very, very dangerous, very, very extremely high rates of speed here. In 32 years of doing this, I've never seen vehicles that have gone this fast. We had a chase, a three-county chase 6 or 8 months ago, where the speeds were probably 80 or 90 miles an hour. But for all this information and figure out what's happening, you know that we're instantaneous here. The ability to go live. There you go. He's just hit the guardrail, hit another vehicle, more damage there. This looks like it's going to come to an end. All right, he's hit that wall. Yeah, he's lost control of the vehicle there. Going to come to rest here once the vehicle slows down. We're still doing 120 miles an hour as he slows down here, trying to keep the vehicle going. He's probably cut a tire, at least one of the tires there, damaged. He's pulling off the roadway here. We're going to come to a stop here. Don't want to get hit by another helicopter here. There we go. He's in the vehicle. The door's opening, trying to get out. He can't open his door. There he goes. He's not going to get far, I guarantee you that. You got guns drawn there. Officers out of the vehicle. You're witnessing a takedown live here of a chase that started at least 20, 25 minutes ago. That subject is in custody, as the police would say. Here, ending, you know what, I haven't looked out the window recently enough to tell you where we are, except that we are in northern county, and this chase is over.
Boy, is that nice to see, as we look at the suspect cuffed there, and to know that no one got hurt, although we've yet to see what happened to that vehicle that we did see the suspect hit. Hopefully that person is not injured, but my goodness, so much could have happened here. And thankfully, it has ended like this, with the suspect in cuffs, no one on the road, hopefully hurt. and police are right there. They've got the situation now under control. A nice ending. Thank you, Ralph, for all your help in reporting this one, and we are happy to report that this one has come to an end. But before we let you go, I believe we want to re-rack the tape and show you the ending to this. I'm being told by the producer upstairs that we want to show the tape of the ending. In case you missed the way this one came to an end, you can see it right here. Watch the picture closely. First, you'll see the helicopter as it approaches, and that's the first time we actually see the helicopter in the picture with the suspect's car. And there you go, loses control, swerves to the right, goes to the left, hit that vehicle, and then goes from one guardrail. You'll see it go all the way to the other and all the way back over to the right. And that's when you see the windshield wipers go off and the driver eventually pull over there. And let's just watch it once again in its entirety. You'll see that as the car slowly comes to a stop, at first the driver kind of stumbles and fumbles a little bit, making his way out of the vehicle. But there you see back the live picture. Once again, this is how it ended, with the suspect cuffed, and now I'm sure police have a lot of questions to ask. Live at the news desk, I'm Christine Cruz.
This has been a 7 News special report. We now join regularly scheduled programming.
One who said you should read